Hi everybody, my name is Barb Steinberg. I am a parent coach to parents of tween and teen girls and also a teen life coach for girls. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the idea that some of you may have out there that your teen daughter hates you. It may feel like that on many occasions and it doesn't feel good, and I'm sure you want it to be different. So let's dive into that for a second. I was recently talking with some girlfriends of mine who are moms of teen daughters, and one of them was saying, I just don't understand why she hates me so much. And of course, she wanted the answer to that question. And I asked her if she had ever asked her daughter that question directly. It feels like you hate me, and I'm wondering what I did to cause that. So let's back up for a second. Before you would ask that question of your daughter, you want to make sure that you are showing up from a clean space, like a grounded space with intention. Your intention is to heal the relationship, right? The intention is not to make her wrong, that she's wrong for feeling that way, or she needs to change her attitude, change her behavior. If that's the goal, if that's the intention, she will feel that and it will not go well. So if you're seeking to bridge the distance and you want to have a closer, better relationship, you want to be clear about the intention that you're going in with, your hopes and your dreams for the conversation. And it might be more than one conversation. So what I was sharing with this friend of mine, I was saying, we only have one mom. We don't get another mom in life. Of course, we might have people that might fill a motherly feeling, but that's not your mom. So, even if your daughter has a stepmom, or your ex-husband or ex-wife has a girlfriend or boyfriend, they will not replace you because they are not your daughter's mother. You only get one mom in this life. I think you guys know what I mean by that, right? We've already talked about it. So you only get one mom, and clearly her daughter wants to have a good relationship with her mom. She doesn't want to hate her. She just doesn't know what to do with all the feelings that she has towards her mom, and she does not know how to communicate how she's feeling. So she's communicating with her behavior, right? And I'm going to throw out different variations, some of which you might be experiencing. So she's not inviting her mom to certain family things, or she says no every time her mom invites her somewhere, or she doesn't respond to texts that her mom sends, and so on. So the teen daughter shutting you out, letting you know, I want nothing to do with you, I don't like you, with her behavior. So why is she doing that? She's trying to communicate to you that she's hurting. It can feel like she's just trying to be mean, and she just, wants you to know that she hates you. But really, it's her way of saying, I'm hurting over here and I don't know what to do with that hurt. So I used an example from my life. When I was a teenager, I also felt like my parents did not really like me that much. I felt like they really wanted me to be different than how I was. Now, if my parents were sitting here, they probably would be shocked and stunned to hear that, because they probably didn't feel that. I mean, some moments they probably did, because sometimes I was a little bitchy, or a lot bitchy actually. And they would be kind of shocked to say, what do you mean we didn't like you? Of course we liked you. You're our daughter. But the reality is that's how I felt on the inside. It's been my experience, and I believe in this case, that often our teen girls, if they feel like you don't really like me that much, mom or dad, you want me to be different, you wish I were different, then it's a self-protective mechanism to try to kind of hold on to yourself and preserve yourself by sending negativity or hatred, so to speak, to your mom and dad. You're trying to let them know, I'm having a hard time over here. I feel like you don't like me. I don't feel connected to you. And this is so subconscious. So she might be thinking, you don't like me? Well, I don't like you either. And then that's where that feeling of she hates me comes from, of her shutting you out, rejecting you because she feels rejected. So what do you do with that as a parent? So I was saying, if she had the emotional, psychological development, then she might come to you and say, hey, I'm really hurt in our relationship. I wish that I was getting this from you. This is how I feel. When you do this, this is how I feel. She's not capable of that. So we, oftentimes as parents, when we feel like, oh, she's being so bitchy towards me, she's so hateful towards me, she needs to change, she needs to get a new attitude, I'm not dealing with this. So she's meeting you with negative energy. You're matching it with negative energy. You're getting nowhere. It's two people not understanding each other, confused, hurt, upset. So as the adult with the fully developed brain and hopefully with a little bit more communication skills, it's our job to go to our teen daughters and to say, and there are variations on this, but to ask her and say, you know, it feels like you really don't like me. And that really hurts my feelings to feel that way. And I'm wondering if that's true. I'm wondering what I've done to cause you to not want to be around me or to not be with me or to not really like me. And when you're asking this question, you've got to be strong enough to hold the space to receive the answers. This is a time to do a lot more listening than talking. So when she says, well, I don't like it that you blah, 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 you can say, okay, I hear you. Tell me more. What else? And you keep going. What else? Tell me more. I'm listening. I want to know. You hold the space to hear all of her upsets, all of her hurts. You're going to want to defend yourself. Many of the things that she says you might disagree with, and that's okay. And then at the end, towards the end, when you hear her pause or let her shoulders down, you can say, okay, is there anything else? Is that it? And that's when you can begin to say, I'm so sorry that you have been hurt. That wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm so sorry that I hurt you. What can we do differently to be closer, to enjoy each other, to let each other know that we love each other? How can we mend and heal this relationship? She might not have answers, so you need to come up with some answers. You have to show up with answers. So what does that mean? Would you like me to text you more, call you more? Would you like us to have little short dates where we just practice being together and see what it feels like? Do you want me to stop making comments about XYZ? Do you want me to compliment you and tell you what I like about you more? Can I give you more hugs? What would feel good to you? There are just so many questions you can ask her, what can I do to show you that I love you? Because I would really love to have a closer relationship with you. So that is the starting point to begin to heal, to begin to come closer together. Because she doesn't want you to feel like she hates you. She doesn't like feeling that inside. And you don't like feeling that. It's so painful. This is your baby girl. So come from that place, that soft place, rather than that angry, defensive, I want this to end, you need to change place. So let her know, I really want to heal this. I really want us to come back together, and I'm all ears about anything I can do to help make that happen. And you might have ideas too about what she can do so that you guys can be closer. Share those gently and lovingly with her. If she can feel your softness, she probably will meet you there. Again, it might take more than one conversation. But remember, she doesn't really hate you. She doesn't want to hate you. You're her mom, her dad, the only one she's going to have in this lifetime. And she wants to have a good relationship with you. She doesn't know how because she's a teenager. So that's where you come in. If you want more information and more specific ideas regarding your relationship with your daughter, how to mend it, how to bring you guys closer together, please reach out for parent coaching. That's what I'm here for on my website, barbsteinberg.com. And I also have a couple of e-courses for parents of girls that might really benefit if you're struggling in this area. One is how to connect with your teen daughter, and the other is talking to teens, tools for a happy household. It's all about communication, which is what we're talking about today.